Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. By Peter Drucker. All the good things start with a dream. The dream becomes a vision. The vision becomes a plan. The plan becomes a reality. Chief guest for the day are dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nazria Munaz, Deputy Principals, Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Nauman, Assistant Principal and Head of the Primary Section, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Principals, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Farisha Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, retired teachers, sectional heads, grade coordinators, teachers, and members of the School Development Society, Vice President and members of the Past Pupils Association, Secretary and members of the School Development Committee, parents and my dear fellow sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and a very good morning to all of you present here today. Today is a historical day to all of us as we celebrate the Platinum Jubilee of Muslim Ladies College. With the theme Reframing Our Story, this event is organized amidst the pandemic with a small audience physically. Despite its humble beginnings, with 26 students and 3 teachers, over 75 years it grew from strength to strength, and now it is one of the leading and reputed Muslim girls' schools in Sri Lanka. Today is the day that we pay tribute to the founders who placed girls with courage and foresight to lead, serve, and nurture this school. We are thankful to our founders, Sir Razik Farid and the Ceylon Moor Ladies Union, with gratitude for gifting this marvelous institution for us to blossom all over the globe as educated and respectable ladies. On the eve of this celebration, it is my tremendous pleasure to welcome all of you present here today to witness the 75th Founders' Day of the year 2021.
Everything is possible with remembering Almighty Allah. Let's start today's proceedings with a recital of Qiraat by Sister Fihama Muhammad Irshad, followed by the translation by Sister Aisha Ajlan.
I seek refuge with Allah from the accursed shaitan. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The most merciful. Taught the Quran. Created man. And taught him eloquence. The sun and the moon move by precise calculation. And the stars and trees prostrate. And the heaven he raised and imposed the balance. That you not transgress within the balance. and establish weight in justice and do not make deficient the balance.
والأرض وضعها للأنام
And he laid out the earth for all the creatures.
فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام
Therein is fruit and palm trees having sheaths of dates,
والحب ذو العصف والريحان
and grains having husks and scented plants.
فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان
So which of the favors of your Lord would you deny?
صدق الله العظيم
God Almighty speaks the truth.
Please rise to pay tribute to our alma mater.
School of our youth, we pledge to thee our love and faith and loyalty. Teach us with simple faith to trust all powerful Allah, wise and just. Teach us to grow and take our place as gracious women of our race. When need arise, be friend in need, no difference made in caste or creed. Teach us to shirk no task or test, to work and play with joyful zest, to help to build from year to year a heritage that shall endure. Teach us to walk our various ways with memories of these sunny days. Let future joy and pain both find a steadfast heart and quiet mind. School of our faith, our hope, our bright to all these years, our friend and guide. Our loyalty we pledge to thee, head, heart, and hand through the years to be, through the years to be. Jazakallah khair. Now, I would like to call our little sisters of the primary section to perform the welcome dance. مرحبا يا مرحبا يا Jazakallah, her sisters. To show gratitude and warmth towards the gathering, I invite our head prefect, Sister Safra Faiz, to welcome the audience.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Chief guest for the day, our respected Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasriya Munaz, Deputy Principals, Mrs. Rasmi Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Nauman, Assistant Principal and Head of the Primary Section, Mrs. Chandrika Botejo, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Farisa Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, retired teachers, sectional heads, grade coordinators, teachers, Vice President and members of the Past Pupils Association, Secretary and members of the School Development Committee, parents and my dear fellow sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu and a very good morning to all of you. I, the head prefect of Muslim Ladies College, with great pleasure warmly welcome all of you for the commemoration of the 75th Founders Day of Muslim Ladies College. On a day like this, our founder father, Sir Razik Farid, donated his land for the betterment and upliftment of education of Muslim women. Since then, Muslim Ladies College has maintained its standards for 75 remarkable years, producing thousands of Muslim women with exceptional and outstanding personalities to the society. School is the foremost fountain of knowledge children are exposed to. It is a place where children learn enough worthwhile things to make a strong start in life. And I'm proud to state that Muslim Ladies College has never failed in its duty to provide us with the best foundation and with the finest teachers, sharpening our skills and molding us into such versatile individuals. Our theme for the day, reframing our story, with the notion to bring into memory the excellence and eminence of our alma mater throughout the 75 dignified years. Having said that, I once again welcome all of you for the Platinum Jubilee of Muslim Ladies College. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon you. Jazakallah khaira, wassalam.
Jazakallah khair, sister. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, chapter 17, ayah 82, we send down in the Holy Quran that which is a healing and a mercy to those who believe. To the unjust, it causes nothing but loss after loss. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, there is a heart in everything. The heart of the Quran is Surah Yasin. Now, I call upon Sister Aisha Ajlan and Sister Aisha Amina Ansar for the recital of Surah Yasin. And I kindly request all the participants to join in the recital.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم
ومهون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغن عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جود من السماء وما كنا منزلين إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون
والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالأرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا مهضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم مهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند مهضرون فلا يهزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم ير الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشاها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah Khair, sisters. I would like to kindly request our teacher, Maulviya Mrs. Jazima Anwar Bey, to recite the dua and Tamil translation invoking blessings on the founder, Sir Razik Farid, and the teacher, Mrs. Rizni Amir, to say the translation in Sinhala for our founder, Sir Razik Farid, for his priceless generosity, kindness, humanity, and for giving such a valuable school to cherish for decades and decades and forever, and also to be thankful from the bottom of our hearts.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين رشدا أما بعد எமது அன்புமிகு அதிபர் அவர்களுக்கும் எமது சக ஆசிரியர்களுக்கும் ஏனைய அனைவருக்கும் அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்து. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ليس شيء أكرم على الله من الدعاء ரவாஹு திர்மிதி. அல்லாஹ்விடத்தில் துஆவை விட கண்ணியம் வாய்ந்த எதுவும் இல்லை என ரசூல் ஸல்லல்லாஹு அலைஹி வஸல்லம் அவர்கள் அறிவித்ததாக அபூ ஹுரைரா ரலியல்லாஹு அன்ஹு அவர்கள் அறிவிக்கின்றார்கள். ஆதாரம் திர்மிதி. எனவே நாம் அமைதியாக இருந்து தக்வாவுடன் எம்மை படைத்த அல்லாஹு தாலாவிடம் பிரார்த்திப்போமாக. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. آمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. نستغفر الله العظيم نستغفر الله العظيم نستغفر الله العظيم ونتوب إليه. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وخطايانا كلها يا رب العالمين. يا الله எமது பாவங்களை நாம் செய்த தவறுகளையும் மன்னிப்பாயாக. லா இலாஹ இல்லா அன்த சுப்ஹானக இன்னி குன்து மினல் ஸாலிமீன். لا إله إلا الله العظيم الحليم. لا إله إلا الله رب العرش العظيم. لا إله إلا الله رب السماوات ورب الأرض ورب العرش الكريم. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك أستغيث وأصلح لي شأني كله ولا تكلني إلى نفسي طرفة عين. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. يا الله கஷ்டமான இந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்திலும் அனைத்து விடயங்களையும் எமக்கு இலகுவாக்கி தந்தருள்வாயாக. அல்லாஹும்ம அர்ஹம்னா பிரஹ்மதிக யா அர்ஹமர் ராஹிமீன். اللهم بارك لنا وفي كلياتنا ومديرنا ومعلمنا ومعلماتنا وطالباتنا والعمل في كلياتنا. يا الله எமக்கு உனது ரஹ்மத்தை தந்தருள்வாயாக. யா அல்லாஹ் எமக்கு பரக்கத்தையும் தருவாயாக. எமது பாடசாலைக்கும் எமது அதிபருக்கும் ஆசிரியைகள் எமது மாணவிகள் எமக்காக வேலை செய்யும் அனைவருக்கும் பரக்கத்தை ஏற்படுத்துவாயாக. எமது கல்லூரியில் பலவிதமான கல்வி அபிவிருத்திகளை எவ்வாறு ஏற்படுத்தினாயோ அதனை விடவும் அதிகமாக மிக அதிகமாக அபிவிருத்தியை ஏற்படுத்துவாயாக. اللهم ارفعنا وارفعنا بالقرآن العظيم. اللهم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك وطاعتك يا الله. يا الله எமது வாழ்வை மகத்துவமிக்க அல் குர்ஆனின் பக்கம் செலுத்துவாயாக. உள்ளங்களை மாற்றி அமைக்கக்கூடியவனே எமது உள்ளங்களை தீனிலும் ஹிதாயத்திலும் செலுத்துவாயாக. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من الهم والحزن ونعوذ بك من العجز والكسل ونعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل ونعوذ بك من غلبة الدين وقهر الرجال. يا الله கவலை துக்கம் போன்றவற்றிலிருந்தும் எம்மை பாதுகாப்பாயாக. மேலும் இயலாமை சோம்பேறித்தனத்திலிருந்தும் எம்மை பாதுகாப்பாயாக. உலோபித்தனம் கடன் சுமை மனிதர்களின் ஆக்கிரமிப்பு போன்ற செயற்பாடுகளிலிருந்தும் எம்மை பாதுகாப்பாயாக. ரப்பனா அஃப்ரிக் அலைனா சபரன் வதவஃபனா முஸ்லிமீன். எமது இறைவனே, எம் மீது பொறுமையை சொரிவாயாக. உனக்கு முற்றிலும் வழிபட்டவர்களாக எங்களை ஆக்குவாயாக. ரப்பனா லா தஜஅல்னா ஃபித்ரத்தன் லில் கௌமில் காஃபிரீன். யா அல்லாஹ், நீ எம்மை அக்கிரமம் செய்யும் மக்களின் சோதனைக்கு உள்ளாக்கி விடாதே. வனஜினா பிரஹ்மதிக மினல் கௌமில் ஸாலிமீன். நிராகரிக்கும் மக்களிடமிருந்து உன் அருளை கொண்டு நீ எம்மை பாதுகாப்பாயாக. ரப்பனா அஸ்ரிஃப் லனா அஹ்லனா வ பலதனா வ வதனா வ ஆலமனா அன் கொரோனா வைரஸ். யா அல்லாஹ், எம்மையும் எம் குடும்பத்தையும் எமது ஊரையும் எமது நாட்டையும் இந்த உலகத்தையும் கொரோனா வைரஸை விட்டும் பாதுகாப்பாயாக. அல்லாஹும்ம ஜஅல் குல்லன் உலாயிக அல்லதீன ظلموا النار في கொரோனா يذهبون إلى الجنة بلقب ஷஹீத். கொரோனா என தீயிடப்பட்ட அனைவரையும் ஷஹீதெனும் பட்டத்தோடு சுவர்க்கம் செல்வதற்கு உதவி புரிவாயாக. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من غلبة العدو وشماتة الأعداء. யா அல்லாஹ், எதிரிகளின் தாக்குதல், எதிரிகள் எம்மை பார்த்து மகிழ்ச்சி அடைதல் போன்றவற்றிலிருந்தும் உன்னிடம் பாதுகாப்பு தேடுகின்றோம். اللهم أصلح لنا ديننا الذي هو عصمة أمرنا واصلح دنيانا التي فيها معاشنا واصلح آخرتنا التي إليها معادنا واجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. يا الله, எமது மார்க்கத்தை எமக்காக சீர்திருத்தி அருள்வாயாக. ஏனெனில் அதில் தான் எமது காரியங்களுக்கான பாதுகாப்பு உள்ளது. எமது உலகை எமக்காக சீர்திருத்தி அருள்வாயாக. ஏனெனில் அதில் தான் எம் வாழ்க்கை இருக்கின்றது. எமக்காக எமது மறுமையை சீர்திருத்தி அருள்வாயாக. ஏனெனில் நாம் அதன் பக்கமே திரும்பி செல்ல வேண்டியுள்ளது. மேலும் எம்முடைய வாழ்க்கையில் ஒவ்வொரு நல்ல காரியத்தையும் அதிகப்படுத்துவாயாக. மேலும் எமது மரணத்தை ஒவ்வொரு தீங்கிலிருந்தும் மாற்றி விடுவாயாக. اللهم اغفر سر رازق فريد وارحمه وعافه واعف عنه واكرم نزله ووسع مدخله. யா அல்லாஹ், சேர் ராசிக் ஃபரீத் அவர்களின் பாவங்களை மன்னித்து அவர்களுக்கு இரக்கம் காட்டுவாயாக. அவர்களின் கபரை விசாலமாக்குவாயாக. அல்லாஹும்ம அக்ஃபிர் வர்ஃபா தரஜதஹு ஃபில் மஹ்தைன். மறுமையில் அவர்களது அந்தஸ்துகளை உயர்த்துவாயாக. வஃப்ஸஹ் லஹு ஃபீ கப்ரிஹி வனவ்விர் குல்லஹு ஃபீஹி. அவர்களது கபரை விசாலமாக்கி அதனை ஒளிபெறச் செய்வாயாக. அல்லாஹும்ம ஜஅல் கப்ரஹு மின் ரியாலில் ஜினான் வஅத்லஹு ஜன்னத்துல் ஃபிர்தௌஸ். யா அல்லாஹ், அவர்களது கபரை சுவர்க்க பூங்காவாக ஆக்குவாயாக. அவர்களுக்கு ஃபிர்தௌஸ் எனும் சுவர்க்கத்தை கொடுப்பாயாக. اللهم اغفر أهله وارحمه وعافيتهم بالجسد. யா அல்லாஹ், அவர்களது குடும்பத்தவர்களின் பாவங்களை மன்னித்து இரக்கம் காட்டுவாயாக. அவர்களுக்கு தேக ஆரோக்கியத்தையும் கொடுப்பாயாக. ரப்பிர்ஹம்ஹுமா கமா ரப்பயானி ஸகீரா. ரப்பனா ஆதினா ஃபித் துன்யா ஹஸனா وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله تعالى وسلم على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. آمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. نستغفر الله العليم ونتوب إليه. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وخطايانا كلها يا رب العالمين. සියලු මැවීම් වල සර්ව බලධාරියාණනි, අපගේ පාපයන් හා අප කළ වැරදි ක්‍රියාවන්ට සමාව දෙනු මැන. ලා ඉලාහා ඉල්ලල්ලාහු අලීමුල් හලීම්. لا إله إلا الله رب العرش العظيم لا إله إلا الله رب السماوات ورب الأرض ورب العرش الكريم නැමදීමද සුදුස්සා අල්ලාහ් හැර කිසිවෙකු නැත. ඉමහත් අර්ශී රබ් ඔහුමය. නැමදීමද සුදුස්සා අහස්සී රබ් පොළවෙයි රබ් සා ගෞරවනීය අර්ශී රබ් වන අල්ලාහ් හැර අන් කිසිවෙකු නැත. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا يا الله ඔබකුමක් පහසු කළේද එය හැර අන් කිසිවක් පහසු නැත. අසීරු ඕනෑම අවස්ථාවකදී අපගේ ක්‍රියාවන් අපට පහසු කරනු මැන. اللهم ارفعنا وارفعنا بالقرآن العليم اللهم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك وطاعتك يا الله අපගේ ජීවිතය ගෞරවනීය අල් කුර්ආනයේ මග යාමට සලස්වනු මැන. හදවත් වෙනස් කරනු ලබන්නානනි අපගේ සිත් මෙම දීනේ මාර්ගයේ සත්‍ය මාර්ගයේ යෑමට සලස්වනු මැන. اللهم ارحمنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم بارك لنا في كلياتنا ومديرنا ومعلمنا ومعلماتنا وطالباتنا وعمل في الكلياتنا يا الله අපට නුඹගේ රහමතේ නම් දයාව ලබා දෙනු මැන. යා අල්ලාහ් අපට බරකතේ නම් වූ අභිවෘද්ධිය ලබා දෙනු මැන. අපගේ පාසලට අපගේ විදුහල්පතිතුමියට ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට අපගේ ශිෂ්‍යයන්ට අපගේ පාසලේ සේවය කරන අනධ්‍යයන කාර්ය මණ්ඩලයට ආදි ශිෂ්‍යයන්ට දෙමව්පියන්ට මෙම පාසල වෙනුවෙන් සේවය කළ සියලු දෙනාටම අපේ ගුරු භවතුන් සියලු දෙනාටම බරකතිය නම් අභිවෘද්ධිය ලබා දෙනු මැන. අපගේ පාසලේ අධ්‍යාපන කටයුතු වලදී මෙන්ම බාහිර ක්‍රියාකාරකම් වලදී අභිවෘද්ධිය ලබා දුන් පරිදි තවදුරටත් කීර්තිය හා ජයග්‍රහණය ලබා දෙනු මැන. යා අල්ලාහ් اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من الهم والأذن ونعوذ بك من العجز والكسل ونعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل ونعوذ بك من غلبة الدين وكار الرجال අපගේ ආරක්ෂකයාණනි නියත වශයෙන්ම අප ඔබගෙන් අපහසුතාවයන්ගෙන් දුක් වේදනාවෙන්ගෙන්ද මිදීම සඳහා ආරක්ෂාව පතන්නෙමු. තවද නොහැකියාවෙන්ද අලසකමින්ද අපව ආරක්ෂා කරනු මැන. බියගුළුකම මසුරුකමින්ද ණයබරින්ද මිනිසුන්ගේ අභිබැවීමෙන් ඔබගෙන් ආරක්ෂාව පතමු. යා අල්ලාහ් ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وتوفنا مسلمين ربنا تجعلنا فتنة للقوم الكافرين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين පරමාධිපතියාණනි අපට ඉවසීම නම් ගුණාංගය ලබා දෙනු මැන. අපව අල්ලාහට අවනත වූවන් ලෙස පත් කරනු මැන. කුමන්ත්‍රණ කරන මිනිසුන්ගේ පරීක්ෂණයන්ගෙන් අපව මුදවා ගනු යහපත් මැන. යහපත් පරිසරයක් උදා කර දෙනු මැන. සාමයෙන් සංහිඳියාවෙන් ජීවත් වීමට අවශ්‍ය පසුබිම හා සහෝදරත්වයෙන් ජීවත් වීමට මඟ පෙන්වනු මැන. يا الله اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجزام ومن سيء الأسقام يا الله අපවද අපගේ පවුලේ උදවියද අපගේ ගම නගරයේද අපගේ නිජ බිමද ලෝකයේ සියලු දෙනාම මෙම කොරෝනා වෛරසයේ එම වසංගතයේ ව්‍යසනයෙන්ද මෙම කොරෝනාවේ අපගේ ජීවිතවල වසංගත ව්‍යසනයේ මුදවාපු ආරක්ෂා කරනු මැන. එම රෝගයෙන් පෙළෙන අයට ඉක්මන් සුවය ලබා දෙනු මැන. මෙම වසංගතයෙන් මියගිය අයගේ ජනාසාව ශහීදු මරණයක් බවට පත් කරනු මැන. اللهم اغفر سر رازق فريد وارحمه وعفه واعف عنه واكرم نزله ووسع مدخله اللهم اغفر وارفع درجته في المهدي යා අල්ලාහ් යා අල්ලාහ් සර් රාසික් ෆරීඩ් මැතිතුමාගේ පාපයන් ක්ෂමා කර එතුමාට දයාව පෙන්වන්න. ඔහුට ඔහුව භූමදානය කර ඇති කබරේ විශාල කර ඒ ආලෝකමත් කරනු මැන. පරලොවේදී නබි සල්ලල්ලාහු අලයිහි වසල්ලම් තුමාගේ ඔහුට ශෆාතය ලබා දී ඔහුගේ දර්ජාව නැමැති උසස් පදවිය ලබා දෙනු මැන. එතුමාට ජන්නතුල් ෆිර්දෞස් නම් ස්වර්ගයේ පිවිසීමට භාග්‍ය හිමි කර දෙනු මැන. ඔහුගේ පවුලේ උදවියටත් රහමත් කර නිරෝගීමත් ජීවිතයක් ලබා දෙන්න. යා අල්ලා ඔබගේ ආශිර්වාදය අපට අවශ්‍ය වී ඇත. එහි අභිවෘද්ධියද යා අල්ලා අපට ලබා දෙනු මැන. රබ්බනා آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا وصلى الله تعالى وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallah Khair, teachers. The General Knowledge Club conducted the book buzz competition virtually to mark the Founders' Day in order to encourage the literacy skill of the children. Sister Amara Wazim of grade 3E, who is the outstanding performer, is here with us to speak her experience during the pandemic. Here she is with the speech New Normal.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Almighty Allah says in the Holy Quran as, "Be sure, we shall test you with something of fear and hunger, some loss in goods or lives, or the fruits. But give glad tidings to those who patiently persevere." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 155. According to this, Allah bestowed us several tests to make us strong and believe in Him. Similarly, coronavirus has emerged into this world and became a pandemic where every individual was tested. No matter he is rich or poor, young or old, black or white, immaterial of the social standings and religions. Coronavirus proved that all human beings are the same. Subsequently, we experienced island-wide lockdowns, travel restrictions, and many controls to safeguard ourselves. This brought restrictions to our school and social life. Alhamdulillah, gradually the technology started to solve these problems. Slowly, our teachers started lessons through Zoom and MS Teams. This brought us a virtual classroom environment where we met our teachers and friends, learnt our lessons much clearer with PowerPoint presentations and video clips. This enhanced our ICT knowledge and creativity as well. Thanks to our clubs and societies, where they kept us occupied these days through various competitions online. Surprisingly, we conducted the Teachers and Children's Day celebrations also online. It was a huge success. We all started to adapt to a new lifestyle, namely the new normal. Little by little, our Mother Earth started to heal itself. Air pollution went down due to less traffic on the road. Wild animals gained back their habitats due to less human interventions. Even some of them started to explore the towns as well. Let me conclude my speech with a quote of Francis Bacon. "A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds." Making best out of the opportunities made us strong and wise during this pandemic. And let's continue this spirit of never-ending learning. Thank you. Jazakallah khair, sister, for that inspiring speech. Next, I would like to call upon the sisters of grade 12 to take us through a few of the outstanding clubs and societies that we have here in our school and how far we have come. Sisters, the stage is yours. Yes, it is time to bring back history. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nafsha Abdul, and you're watching the Brainchild program on CBS TV, organized and presented by the students of Muslim Ladies College. It is not only the academic performance, but also the extracurricular activities that proves the progress of a school. We have with us 4 members in the panel to tell us about the clubs and societies of Muslim Ladies College. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our panelists of the day. Nushkia Kalam, one of the best interactor for the year 2020. Najwan Ali, one of the participants at the Voice Out competition 2020. Shuhaima Pakir, who was an all-rounder at school for the year 2020. And finally, Sara Mulaffar of grade 12, a versatile member of many clubs. So Nushkia, you were the best speaker, best interactor for the year 2020. What inspired you to join the Interact Club?
Well, it was all because of my school. I being shy, I was to myself very often. But I noticed my friends always on the go. I pushed into activities by my teachers. My school provided me with lots of opportunities.
As you say that your school and teachers inspired, how did it happen?
Actually, in the beginning, I took to my books only. I excelled in studies and didn't mind about happens outside the class. One day I heard my teacher invite new members to the Muslim Majlis. By that time, I had seen president of this club come to our class very often.
What made her come to your class?
The secretary was in our class and I saw them discussing about the projects and planning events, the annual Islamic Day competition, the annual Sadaqah program to help the needy, the welfare activities and the religious sermons are a few to name. It was interesting. It provoked me. I joined to the Muslim Majlis, the Interact Club and the English Debaters Council afterwards. It really changed me. The Muslim Majlis gave me another opportunity to enhance my religious knowledge. We brought credit to our school by winning at inter-school competitions and national levels. The latest victory of the Muslim Majlis is the trophy received at DSA Nanayaka College by winning at virtual Islamic Day competition. I worked much involvement with the Interact Club. The Interact Club, being the first female Interact Club in Sri Lanka, was chartered on 28 March 1979. We have won many citations for Best President, Best Club and many more. I was able to become the best interactor by engaging with enthusiasm in all its activities, thanks to my teachers and colleagues. This gave me the space to express myself and I came out of my shell.
So that made you more interactive, right? So now I move on to Sarah. Can you tell us about your experience of the activities of the clubs that you are involved in?
Yes, thank you for the question, Naksha. Well, my journey began with the initiation of the Young Writers Club in 2021. And being appointed as brainchild of our dear Madam Principal Mrs. Nasri Anas, we teamed up to bring out the latent creative talents that our students have within themselves. And we received a number of submissions that range from creative artworks such as imaginative stories, articles, quizzes, and more. And here we are today, together to launch our magazine, an annual event in every Founders Day. True Colors of Muslim Ladies College, containing all of our creative works of our students. This club has actually developed my soft skills as the president, as well as enabled our students to display their creative skills. On the other hand, we have the English Debaters Council. It actually provokes a speaker in you that you did not know that you had. And the Gender Knowledge Club, though previously as a quiz club functioning from the 90s, is one of the clubs that engages most in the school. It works with enlightening our students with information about local and global current affairs.
Can you tell us more about the other clubs in the school?
Yes, of course. In fact, we have the little unions, the Tamil Little Union, Sinhala Little Union, and the English Little Union, the Science Society, and the Commerce Society. In fact, the Tamil Little Union's annual event, known as the Color Gala, is one of the most awaited annual events in school calendars of our students because of the uniqueness that it upholds in our school life. This applies to the Color Gala as well as English Day conducted by the Sinhala Little Union and the English Little Union. We also have the Media Unit, having been revived in 2014. It assists us with technical support in school functions, organizes our school assemblies, as well as broadcasts our religious prayers in the morning and afternoon of our school. I believe that these clubs actually help us develop our communication skills, soft skills, and creative skills as well.
Thank you, Sarah, for that splendid briefing. Moving on to Shuhaima. Can you tell us about your passage as an all-rounder so far in the school?
Yes, Nafsha. My journey started just as a member of several clubs and societies. I became a member of Little Friends, the junior club of Girl Guide Association. And then I wanted to get many badges after becoming a guide. So guiding helps in molding us to be a socially responsible person while developing the necessary skills to prove us as an independent individual. So I learned to do my task individually, like making a cup of tea as a little friend and cook a dinner as a team after becoming a guide. So, and then we worked hard and that made me work on time and win the badges. So I have attended guiding and also have participated in many guide activities which was organized by other schools. So Sri Lanka Girl Guide Association representing Muslim Ladies College. And I'm a member of Western Brass Band, Senior Choir, Health Club and Environmental Club. That made me be a senior prefect of the school.
Can you tell us how the contribution of clubs and societies for the technological development?
Yes, IT Club is another active club in the school. I was a member of IT Club which was started on 2019 and we maintain the IT labs and provide technical support to the school. And students not only offering to the subject IT, but others are getting an opportunity to participate in the competitions organized by this club. And it promotes the students to be in par with the changes of the modern world. So with the challenges of the pandemic period, IT knowledge has helped many to continue their academic activities.
Wow, sounds amazing. I think this explanation made our audience know more about these clubs. Let's move on. Najwa, can you tell us about the clubs in which you are a member of?
In fact, I'm more towards sports. I'm a member of the school netball team. Yet, I felt the need to improve on my public speaking skills since I had a stage fear and was reluctant to involve in stage performances. My best friend encouraged me to join the Gavel Club. After joining the Gavel Club, I attended the best speaker competition conducted by the University of Kelaniya and win at the Minerva competition conducted by Sirmao Bandaranaike Vidyalaya last year amidst the pandemic. I'm also the member of the English Literary Union, Traffic Club and the Arts Circle.
As a member of the Arts Circle, do you think clubs and societies bring out team spirit?
Definitely. Through clubs and societies, we work together with one motive, to showcase the talents of the students, which improves the standard of the school.
For you to become an effective person, did the school and clubs support?
Absolutely. I got the fullest support, and I also would like to make this an opportunity to thank the whole school body, including the Madam Principal, staff advisors, teachers of the Muslim Majlis, Interact Club, English Literary Union, Tamil Literary Union, Sinhala Literary Union, and all other societies. I think the clubs and societies play a major role in the school community. It has helped me and many other students to overcome technical skills, communication skills, and many more. On behalf of all the students, I would like to thank our dear alma mater for granting us great opportunities through clubs and societies.
That was truly a successful ending. It is evident that Muslim Ladies College certainly is a good foundation to its students. A very big thanks to our dear panelists and the audience for joining us. Let's wind up today's episode on Brainchild with a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. By education, I mean an all-round drawing of the best in child, man in body, mind and spirit. That's it for today. We'll meet you again with an interesting episode just like this. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Jazakallah, her sisters. Now, I cordially invite the Secretary of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Zahara Farooq, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to all of you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, Deputy Principals, Vice Principals, Vice President of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzamil, and the executive members, Secretary of the SDC, Mr. Nazir, and the members, teachers, and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum. Today is a very special occasion at Muslim Ladies College. It gives me immense pride to stand before you on this 75th Founders Day. Let me wish my school a happy 75th Founders Day. I would like to state that this school was established in 1st of November 1946. A special word of thanks to our founder, late Sir Razik Farid, who donated this land down Kensington Road, Bambalapitiya. He was an eminent person who was so concerned to upgrade the education of the Muslim community. May Allah bless him and reward him for his generous thoughts in regarding to the education among the Muslim girls. Our school commenced only with 26 students and 3 teachers in 1946. MashaAllah, presently it has expanded to more than 3,500 and 130 teachers in the staff. Our first project was pre-Ramadan sale, which generated a tremendous sum of money to be utilized in the upliftment of the education in Muslim Ladies College. Our 8-storied building, initiated by the late Dr. Fazli Nizar, in 2018. He was able to complete only 2 stories of the building. Thereafter, it was continued by Al-Haj Ilyas Abdul Karim, chairman of the EAM Maliban Textiles Private Limited. He did a great job and completed the building. May Allah blessing shower upon them. A gate was installed with a facelift and the staff room was refurbished. A traffic light was installed with a crossing line which cost 2.7 million. This project was supported by our former Mayor of Colombo, Al-Haj Mr. A.J.M. Muzammil. This had been a valuable service to the students of Muslim Ladies College. Alhamdulillah. A well-equipped chemistry and a computer lab was established in 2021. 2 digital classrooms were also installed on the 16th of July 2021. The committee also received 10 smartphones from donors, which was donated to the needy students of the examination class to do their online lessons. Well, I'm proud to mention that when we started our journey in 2013, it was Dr. Mrs. Hajar Jan who was heading this school. However, under her leadership, we organized many fundraising projects. She has contributed immensely and accomplished the mission given to her by Almighty Allah. Thereafter, Madam Rasmia Abubakar continued her mission. She too did an excellent job. Thank you, Ms. Rasmia, for your great contribution during your short period of time. After a couple of months, Mrs. Nazria Munas was appointed as the principal of Muslim Ladies College. Madam, we greatly appreciate your concern and enthusiasm shown towards the academic side of this school. Your endless support and coordinating fruitfully with the academic staff have produced quality education. However, you are doing a fantastic job, Miss, to grade this prestigious school, to upgrade the school. Thank you, Madam, for your tremendous commitment and have a successful and a glorious future to produce great citizens. The Executive Committee is certainly grateful to our Vice President, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, for her valuable service towards the development of the school, and also fulfilling all our ambitions to achieve our goals successfully to reach our objectives. We have crossed many milestones during our journey of 2013 to 2021. Alhamdulillah. In conclusion, once again, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to our dear principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, deputy principals, vice principals, for their excellent support, whose vision and wisdom which has inspired us to work with passion and commitment to reach our destination. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair, ma'am. Now, let's commemorate the school birthday in a traditional manner. To do this honor, I cordially invite our dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, Deputy Principals, Mrs. Rasmia Abubakar and Mrs. Akida Nauman, Assistant Principal and Head of the Primary Section, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Vice President of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, Secretary of the School Development Committee, Mr. J.A. Nazir Mohammed, and the head prefect, Sister Safra Faiz, to cut the cake, which is presented by the Past Pupils Association. Along with it, a traditional song will be sung.
Cheer us and guide us upon life's way. Gather new, our pledge to you, our pledge of loyalty. With sunshine and laughter, through smile and through tears, your memories will remain to cheer us on life's way, to cheer us and guide us upon.
Jazakallah khair. Style is a reflection of your attitude and your personality. It has its uniqueness. Similarly, the ability to filter the goodness even in challenging circumstances can be done by only certain personalities, the constraints and challenges. She takes it as another stepping stone to the future. She emulated what she spoke. The wisdom and her knowledge made her a pillar of the strength and a role model. She is our dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas. I humbly request dear Madam to address the gathering.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. All my dear invited retired deputy principals, assistant principals, and my dear teachers. Respected deputy principals, Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Nuhman. Assistant principals, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Mrs. Fariza Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima, and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, sectional heads, grade coordinators, and my dear teachers, academics of the academic staff of Muslim Ladies College, Vice President of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, and the Executive Committee, the Secretary of the School Development Executive Board, Mrs. J.A. Nazir Muhammad, and the members, my dear parents, beloved students of Muslim Ladies College, and all the well-wishers who are here with us physically and also joined through online. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's a great pleasure in addressing you all as the head of the institution, which is celebrating its 75th anniversary of its journey. It's a long and a beautiful journey. Being today is one of the leading schools in Sri Lanka, Muslim Ladies College is the school that is providing a balanced education to its students. In every aspect of education is attended through the history, it is proven that with the dedicated service of the staff and the society, it's proven to be a leading school today. First and foremost, I am honored to express my heartfelt gratitude together with my whole school community to our founder father, Sir Razik Farid, the Ceylon Moors Union, our dear Madam Principals who were able to give a fantastic service to the school, Madam Aisha Rauf, who is the pioneer who started the service, and together with continuously through the Madam Fauzia Mahroof, Madam Jazima Ismail, Madam Karima Ghaffur, Madam Falila Jurangpati, Madam Bintara Waziruddin, Madam Hajarjan Mansoor, and all the deputy principals, assistant principals, and the teachers in their staff who were giving their fullest support in making the school what it is today. So it's a great pleasure in wishing you all and expressing our heartfelt gratitude together with the whole school community. Since 1st of November 1946, the school has marched forward with all the challenges faced under the guidance of these great personalities. The first principal of Muslim Ladies College, Madam Aisha Rauf, who was also the first female urban councillor in Sri Lanka, made an untiring effort during her 25 years of service to ensure that the foundation is led stronger to continue it to be a well-known establishment that provides the best of education to the society in the coming days. Hence, the followers, together with the today's staff at the Muslim Ladies College, is with the same intention, continuing whatever the possible way that we could do for the school. History of Muslim Ladies College highlights the great intention that these personalities had, the efforts, the hard works, thoughtfulness towards the society and future generation, towards bringing the best out of whoever the students are there with them. By its leadership and teachers, this has brought the school to today's position, where it stands a unique place in imparting knowledge and marching forward with the academic excellence while developing their soft skills through the societies and the clubs and the extracurricular activities. According to the Hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, seeking knowledge is compulsory on every individual, male or female. Indeed, it is the tool to empower the future society. Education develops the maturity on an individual. It develops the understanding of his or her surrounding. And it brings a humbleness to respect everyone around him or her. Having a wider knowledge teaches alternative solutions on every challenge that we face. Experiencing more exposure makes us flexible and at the same time consistent with our target. So my dear teachers, students and parents, as we start walking in the dark, it is furious and most of the times we are scared. But as you start walking, you will find that the light is shed throughout. So the initiation that we take with a better intention, with the blessings of Allah, will provide even heights to the Muslim Ladies College. So I take this opportunity to wish everyone, the whole school community, to be united and to be with our goal of achieving the higher standards in the future. At this great moment, I'm so happy to mention that we are publishing our maiden journal of the Young Writers Club. And it was a big dream of mine as well. Because, when we seek more knowledge, we become more powerful. And we become knowing ourselves to express ourselves. And we should be powerful enough to express ourselves. So this exposure should start with the schooling time. So when they are very free to write, so their writing abilities should be developed. The more you read, they become more able to write. The more they write, they become more able to express themselves. So that is the tool that we have. A pen is sharper than any weapon. So starting with that point of view, Young Writers Club of the school started just in the year 2021. And I'm so glad to mention that the staff advisor, Ms. Nilmini Mahanama, and her whole team, together with the support of the newly appointed board of students, they were able to carry out this highly time-consuming task with online and through Zoom and team sessions, and could bring it to a successful ending today with a maiden journal published, inshallah, in front of you all, with all the articles and very creative poems, essays, short stories, imaginative writings of my dear students, as well as a collection of my dear teachers, collection of articles of my dear teachers. So in this regard, the Young Writers Club activity is highly appreciated, and we hope this is a souvenir that we release dedicating to Sir Razik Faris, and this is a souvenir, inshallah, we are releasing annually on the Founders' Day, inshallah, as a tradition to be followed. And in this task, I take this opportunity to appreciate the hard efforts taken by the Past People Association, especially the Vice President of the Past People Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, and her team in supporting us financially and giving us a big strength to go ahead with the publication. Jazakallah khair. And I take this opportunity to salute all my past principals, teachers, the school society, students who excelled at that time, and everyone throughout the history who are with us in this journey, making the days brighter. Making today, today is brighter because of you all. Jazakallah khair, and thank you so much. So I express my gratitude to our founder father, Sir Razik Farid, for his initiation in donating this land and for his thirst of educating or providing the right of education to Muslim ladies. So it is because of that vision that we are here striving to go further in this journey. And also, I take this opportunity to express our gratitude to the Ceylon Mosque Association, without whose hard efforts this would not have come true today. And also, I take this opportunity to wish all my past principals, the teachers who were in their staff, the students who excelled in their time, and all the well-wishers who gave their complete hand of support in making the task a success. And at present, we know that we had many issues with the infrastructure development, because we know that the school is located in a very limited area of space. So, and with the number of students, the demand goes high, the number of students getting enrolled are going high. And we had a very crucial issue of space in accommodating all our students. And at this point of view, as our Secretary of the Past People Association told, and we are so much thankful to our two donors, Dr. Fazli Nizar, President of the All Ceylon Mosque Association, and Dr. Alhaj M.A. Kareem, who is the President of Melbourne Textiles Private Limited, and voluntarily, being the philanthropist of the society, voluntarily came forward, and mashallah, we were with a very unique 8-story building at the Kensington Road of Colombo for accommodating all our advanced level students. So Jazakallah khair. May Allah make you all well developed and more bless you all with all the blessings for you to serve to the society and to the country as a whole in future as well. Jazakallah khair. And especially when we come to the present situation, a principal task is not easy, I know, and I always feel a bit nervous. Sometimes I feel that will I be able to shoulder this big responsibility all alone? Because this is not easy, and we know that Allah says in the Quran, you will be asked about your responsibility. You will be questioned about your responsibility. So I always ask Allah, Ya Allah, give me the strength to shoulder this responsibility. So I earnestly request you all to join your hands in this task. This is not an easy task to lead the school, lead an institution. We need the support of every individual who is collaboratively working with the school. When I come to the present situation, the deputy principals of Muslim Ladies College, Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Numan, are the very great support at the first and foremost. Being the deputies, they are the ones who are leading the school, together with the principals. If the deputies don't shoulder the responsibility, I don't think the school will be able to march forward in the journey throughout. Together with them, I have my assistant principals, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Mrs. Fariza Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima, and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, who are really supporting in this career, in this great endeavor together with me, and Jazakallah khair. And it is because of your effort that we are able to march forward. And my dear sectional heads, Mr. Lafir Madani, Ms. Firaza Jabir and Ms. Munawara Irfan and Ms. Riyasi Walid, Jazakallah Khair for being with us. Though I cannot mention each and everyone's names, the coordinators of subjects and coordinators of the grades, and all my dear teachers who volunteer at any point, whenever we need something to the school, they are the forefront people, dedicatedly giving their support to the school. So Jazakallah Khair for being the asset of the school, and I always value you all are the asset of the school. And it's a great pleasure on this commemoration, on this 75th anniversary celebrating day. I really appreciate your hard work, and may Allah bless you all with the best in this world and in the hereafter. And also when we take the School Development Executive Committee is another support hand which should be stronger if the school is to get empowered. So in that way, the School Development Executive Committee is very much appreciated for all their hard work. And when it comes to the Past People Association, we all know that is the asset that we have already produced. The school has produced the students, so they are making the Past People Association. And I'm happy to say that the Vice President of the Past People Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, and her executive board is always by our side. And it's being a great strength for us forever. Jazakallah khair. And my students, I always say that the very creative lot of people that I have seen in my life are my students. They are so creative, and I love you all, and I always say that when we see them, we just get the energy. When we see the way that they work, we just get the energy. And that is the energy that runs through ourselves to make us more motivated to work for. My dear students, the future is in your hands. So you should be armed. So you should be armed with best qualities. A best quality is something that we should be able to create within ourselves. We can't say that that person is like this and this person is like that. No, how you are, that is the point that we are sure you should be. What kind of a person you are, what kind of qualities that you have, what is your dream, where do you want to go? Inshallah, I pledge you, as the head of the institution, the school is there to support you in every aspect of your need. So plan your future together with your teachers, dream for your future and plan for it. Just dreaming will not bring anything. If you have a dream, then you should be having a plan to achieve it. So that is in your hand. So be as example for the rest of the community and develop the best qualities within yourselves. Towards the end, I hope, inshallah, we can see a better future for Muslim Ladies College. Inshallah, we'll be producing more and more academic excellence with the support of my dedicated staff, I'm pretty sure. And inshallah, we'll be excelling with all the extracurricular activities. My creative students are examples. So having that wish in my mind and wishing a brighter future for the Muslim Ladies College, and giving all the appreciation to whoever served for this institution, I wind up my message. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair, madam. It was really an inspiring speech. As we celebrate our 75th anniversary, the Young Writers Club of Muslim Ladies College proudly announces the launch of the first ever Founders Day magazine, which will hopefully be published annually. And I hand over the podium to the president of the Young Writers Club, Sister Sarah Mulafar. Sister, it is over to you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Principal Madam Mrs. Nasria Munas, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Head of Primary, Sectional Heads, our teachers, students, and my dear parents. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good morning to all of you. It is indeed my privilege to stand here today and announce the launch of the annual Founders Day magazine, commemorating 75 years of establishment of Muslim Ladies College. And it is an honor as we, the Young Writers Club, join hands with the Past Pupils Association on this special occasion as we present to you true colors of Muslim Ladies College, the green, the white, and the gold within. In an expressive manner, this magazine brings out to you the capacity of growth that each of our students have within themselves. The intention to embrace individualism, which was fostered under the umbrella of our founder leaders and teachers, has been successfully attained, as it is evident when you flip through those pages in the magazine in your hands and witness for yourself the amazingly well-pieced artwork of our students, perfectly curated. I would also like to take time and acknowledge the efforts and contributions of the following parties who have helped make it possible for the Young Writers Club to clutch the magazine close to our bodies as much as it is to our hearts. Our dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, we are so grateful to have you as our principal. For all of the encouragement that you share with every one of us, and for all of the impact that you make towards our school, we will forever be grateful for. The Past Pupils Association, thank you, our dearest alumni members. Your assistance towards us, without a second's worth of hesitation, makes it possible for us to launch it today. The empowered teachers of our college, you have played an extraordinary lives in the roles of hundreds, if not thousands of students. Your contribution to the lives of students cannot be simply expressed in words. To the students of our college that celebrates its 75th year today, on behalf of the Young Writers Club, I extend our gratitude towards you and wish you all the very best. Last but not least, I would like to express my gratitude to the teacher in charge, Mrs. Nilmini Mahanama, the staff, the board of the Young Writers Club for their constant support and dedication towards this magazine. I apologize if I have missed mentioning anyone else by specific. Each one of your contribution towards our magazine has been greatly valued. With that being said, I would like to end my speech with a few words on this special occasion of the Platinum Jubilee. Remember how far you have come, not just how far you have to go. We are not where we want to be, but neither are we where we used to be. I kindly request the audience to turn towards the screen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good day to all of you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and very good morning to all of you present here today. I am Adila Akram, and I am the Secretary of the Young Writers Club for the years 2021 and 22. Here is the brief history of our club. The Young Writers Club of Muslim Ladies College was initiated in 2021 with the intention to develop the writing skills of our little sisters. As the first step of the Young Writers' journey, we would proudly announce the launching of the first ever magazine to commemorate the 75th Founders' Day of our alma mater. Also, this magazine will be published continuously in every Founders' Day. Now, I would like to invite Arya Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, Deputy Principals, Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Nauman, Assistant Principal and Head of Primary Section, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Fariza Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima, and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, Vice President of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, Secretary of the School Development Committee, Mr. J. A. Nazir Mohammed, Teacher in charge of the Young Writers Club, Mrs. Nilmini Mahanama, President of the Young Writers Club, Sister Sala Mulafar, to the launching of the first ever magazine of Muslim Ladies College. The green, the white, and the gold within. I would like to extend our heartiest gratitude to our dear Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, teachers in charge, invited guests, and for all the sponsors for their contribution towards our magazine. Thank you, Jazakallahu khairan, and have a nice day.
Jazakallah khair. Now it's the time for an interesting trilingual monologue. Sisters of grade 3, it's your time to shine.
Like every other day, my mother began to tell me bedtime stories. Little by little, I fell asleep listening to it. Ta-da! All of a sudden, I saw me in my dreams. This little me sitting on that huge, comfy, rotatable chair of our principal. Turning round and around, I was speaking to a lady in sari and was explaining something. Little by little, I heard my voice raising. Number 1, the timetables of the school should be altered. I would see to it that all the difficult subjects are not taught one after the other. Science should be followed by English and not by maths. Also, ask the teachers to do more practical lessons. Number 2, the school will have all the cultural festivals in the school year plan, which will help the students to enjoy and learn all cultures. Well, then number 3 would be green environment. Agriculture studies will be a part of the school agenda. The school will probably have a big playground for my little students to play. Also, swimming, badminton, chess, karate class will also be available at the school. This way, we won't only have doctors, lawyers, and engineers, but also swimmers, chess players, and black belt holders. Ouch! I felt a sudden pinch on my hand. Oh goodness, that is when I realized it was just another dream of mine. Thank you.
අද නොවැම්බර් පළවෙනිදා. අද අපේ ඉස්කෝලට අවුරුදු 75ක්. අපි මේ ඉන්නේ අපේ පාසලේ සංවත්සරේ සමරමේ. මම ඊයේ රෑ නිින්දට ගියේ මේ අද තියෙන උත්සවය ගැන හිත හිතා. ටික වේලාවකින් මම දකිනවා පොඩි පන්ති කාමරයක්. 1946 නොවැම්බර් පළවෙනිදා වෙන දිනේ තියෙන දින දර්ශනයක්. පන්ති කීපයක් අඩුපාසුකම් සමග උනන්දුවෙන් වැඩ කරන දරුවන් 26ක් ගුරුවරුන් කීප දෙනෙකු සිටින පාසලයක්. ඒ අපේ පාසලේ මුල් කාලයයි. ඊට පස්සේ දකින්න පටන් ගත්තේ වෙනස්ම තැනක්. මුස්ලිම් කාන්තා විදුහල කියන නාම පුවරුවක් එක්කම තනකොළ වලින් පිරුණු ලස්සන ක්‍රීඩා පිටියක්. එක කොනක පිහිනුම් තටාකයක්. තව තැනක දැල්පඳ පිටියක් බැඩ්මින්ටන් පිටියක්. තව පැත්තක මංගොලි චූචි ළමයින්ටම වෙනුණු සීසෝ උන්චිල්ලා විසන බෝට් වලින් පිරුණු පුංචි පාක් එකක්. ඒ විවේක කාලේ හින්දා පිටියේ පුරාම ළමයි පිරිලා. මමත් ටිකක් එතන සෙල්ලම් කළා. බඩගින්නක් හිතුණා හින්දා ආපන ශාලාවට ගියා. ආපන ශාලාව දැක්කම ආස හිතෙනවා. අතුරුපසටත් පළතුරු සැලඩ් පතු බීම වගේ රසවත් මෙන්න ගුණදායක දේවල් තියෙනවා. ඊළඟ කාලක්ෂේත්‍රය උනේ ක්‍රියාකාරකම් කාලක්ෂේත්‍රය. Taman කැමති චිත්‍ර, අත්වැඩ වගේ නිර්මාණ කරන්නයි ඒ කාලක්ෂේත්‍රයේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒ සමගම මට ඇහෙන්නේ පුතේ ඉක්මනට නැගිටින්නකෝ පාසල් යන්න කියලා අම්මා කතා කරනවා. අනේ එවිටයි මට තේරෙන්නේ මම දැක්කේ සීනයක් නේද? මෙතෙක් අපි පැමිණි සාර්ථක ගමන හා දැන් පවතින වාතාවරණයක් සමග ඉදිරියට අපේ සාර්ථක පැවැත්ම.
Jazakallah Khair, sisters. Now I kindly request the attention of the audience towards the screen.
Since its inception in 1941, Muslim Ladies College, being the premier Muslim educational institution, has produced outstanding Muslim women who have excelled in their chosen careers, bringing credit to their alma mater. As of today, the 1st of November 2021, we proudly celebrate our 75th year of academic excellence. Muslim Ladies College first started off with just 26 students and 3 teachers, which today has a student population close to 3,500 and a tutorial staff of 150. The school was established by the pioneer founder members of the Ceylon Muir Ladies Union on July 8, 1941. Later, it was officially reopened on November 1, 1946 on a premises of about 2 acres in extent provided free of rent by Sir Razik Farid himself. Widely regarded as the uncrowned king of the Ceylon Moors, Sir Razik Farid was a person with a generous heart. He championed the cause of Sinhala Muslim unity and a united Sri Lanka. He proved his sincerity by his relentless service to the Muslim community and the country. We are eternally grateful for his contribution towards the establishment of our school, through which the light of education was provided to many generations of Muslim girls. Our school has been blessed with exemplary educational leaderships, our beloved principals. College sincerely values the immense contributions given to them by former principals, teachers, the Past Pupils Association and the School Development Committee, and continues its service with further dimensions. Muslim Ladies College fully supports various co-curricular and extracurricular activities, over 25 active clubs and societies such as Muslim Majlis, Language Literacy Unions, Intract Club, Traffic Club and IT Club are dedicated to help the children find their interests away from the classrooms. Meet is the foremost inter-house competition of the year, where the 4 houses compete for the Inter-House Challenge Shield. This is where the children exhibit their athletic skills in an atmosphere of friendly rivalry. We embrace our past on Founders Day while celebrating the present and looking forward to the future, reframing our story.
Jazakallah khair. The focus of today's event is to honor the founders, to pay our tribute to our magnanimous founders. Sister Rushaida Huzair has composed the lyrics of this gratitude song in Sinhala, and Sister Izza Fauzin has translated it in Tamil, while the melody is added by the past pupil, Sister Mariam Namis. This song is sung by the school choir.
Jayanada tuda tuda rau deva Dina dina obe nama babalewa Viduhal mani saradeva Jaya mangala veva Samarum dina viduhal mata Obe guna gayane mubatin puda Dadalelavanin nadanaga Tuti gosa paturala Sette pasmasaraka abiman meda Hangumin petumin hada piri premin Mal palanda Gita gaya Patana petuman hada randa මාතා අමරණීය වේවා එය අප පැතුම වේවා ඔබේ නම රැව් දේවා දියත පතල වේවා මා පාසල් මාතා දින දින බැබලේවා ජය මංගල වේවා දින දින බැබලේවා ජය මංගල වේවා இது போன்ற ஒரு அழகான நாளில் கற்றலின் வாய்கள் திறந்தன மொட்டுகள் 26 பூத்தன கலைஞானம் பல கற்று கனவுகள் கொண்டு வந்தோம் லட்சியம் வென்று வந்தோம் ஒன்றாய் நாம் இணைந்தோம் அறிவுடன் உயர்வு கண்டோம் பவள விழா காணும் பாசத்தில் எங்களிலும் மறவாத நினைவுகளை உருவாக்கும் தாய் வீடே உளமாற நன்றி சொல்வோம் உளமாற நன்றி சொல்வோம் ජයනද තුඩ තුඩ රැව් දේවා දින දින ඔබේ නම බැබලේවා විදුහල් මෑණී සැරදේවා ජය මංගල වේවා ජය මංගල වේවා ජය මංගල වේවා
Jazakallah Khair, sisters. The Past Pupils Association of our college is one of the strongest bodies of our school community. This association, under the apt leadership of the Vice President, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, has rendered its fullest support to the school at all the times. Today, they wish to express their gratitude to some of the personalities of the school who work towards the vision and the mission of the school. The Vice President of the Past Pupils Association, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, is about to felicitate our Madam Principal to appreciate the hard work and sacrifice made by our Madam Principal, Mrs. Nasria Munas. I kindly call upon Mrs. Feroza Muzammil on stage to do the honor. Madam Principal, I humbly request you to come to receive this honor. This is a humble invitation to our deputy principals, Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr, Mrs. Akida Nauman, and the assistant principals, Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Mrs. Farisha Nizam, Mrs. A.I. Fatima, Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, to accept the honor from the members of the Past Pupils Association. Thank you, Madam Principal, the Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, the Vice President, and the members of the Past Pupils Association. In ordinary life, we hardly realize that we receive a great deal more than we give, and that it is only with gratitude life becomes rich. Now, I kindly request the Senior Deputy Head Prefect, Sister Zahara Ashad, to propose the vote of thanks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Chief guest for the day, respected Madam Principal Mrs. Nasria Munaz, Deputy Principals Mrs. Rasmia Abu Bakr and Mrs. Akida Nauman, Assistant Principal and the Head of the Primary Section Mrs. Chandrika Boteju, Assistant Principals Mrs. Farisa Nazim, Mrs. A.I. Fatima and Mrs. Farzana Mansoor, former Assistant Principals, retired teachers, sectional heads, coordinators, teachers, Vice President and members of the Past Pupils Association, Secretary and members of the School Development Committee, parents and my fellow sisters. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you present here today. On this special day, we are celebrating the 75th Founders Day of our alma mater. It is indeed a great honor for me for being privileged to propose the vote of thanks as the Senior Deputy Head Prefect of Muslim Ladies College. On behalf of Muslim Ladies College, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who contributed to make this celebration a reality. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to Almighty Allah for giving us the courage and spirit to arrange this function. His blessing has turned this event into a grand success. In 1946, on a day like this, the Honorable Sir Razik Farid, the founder of our alma mater, donated his own land for the sake of educating Muslim women. Since then, Muslim Ladies College has stood proudly for 75 fruitful years, and it has produced so many stars that are shining brightly in the society as professionals in different fields. All this honor and credit goes to our founder, Father Sir Razik Farid. I thank him for the opportunities he has given us. May Allah grant him the highest place in Jannah for this noble deed. Next, I wish to outspread my heartiest gratitude to our dear Madam Principal Mrs. Nasria Munaz for gracing this occasion as the chief guest. Madam, I am immensely thankful to you for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as the pillar of strength. Dear Madam, thank you for your excellent support to make this event live and authentic. We also owe a word of gratitude for granting us this opportunity to celebrate this memorable historic day, even amidst this pandemic situation, thus showing us the way to see the positivity in negativity. Your determination to do the right marveled us. Thank you, Madam. Moving on, I owe a word of thanks to our deputy principals, sectional heads, coordinators, and teachers for their immense effort and constant motivation. I'm also very thankful to the Vice President, Mrs. Feroza Muzammil, and the members of the Past Pupils Association for the amazing birthday cake, creating the feeling of patriotism towards the school in our minds by preserving the traditions. And the School Development Committee for their wholehearted support to make this celebration a successful one. I express my appreciation to our dear parents, past students, donors, well-wishers, our fellow sisters, and the non-academic staff of the school who joined hands with us today to grace this occasion. I would like to thank the Prefects Guild and the Media Unit for organizing and working hard to make this event a successful one. Finally, I would like to thank the stars that made this event joyful with their impressive performances. Last but not least, I extend my sincere gratitude for all those who helped us in various aspects to make our 75th Founders Day celebration memorable. May Allah bless each and every one of you. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah Khair, sister, for those amazing words. The end of a melody is not its goal, but nonetheless, had the melody not reached its end, it would not have reached its goal either. A parable, Friedrich Nietzsche. We have now come to the end of this historical event. While thanking everyone, let's wind up today's proceedings with the national anthem followed by the recital of Salawat. Jazakallah Khair. Have a good day.
Sri Lanka Mata, Apa Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Siri Barini, Surandi Ati Sobhamana Lanka. Danya Danaya Nikamal Palaturu Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ramya. අපහට සැප සිරි සෙත සදනා ජීවනයේ මාතා පිළිගනු මැන අප භක්ති පූජා නමෝ නමෝ මාතා අප ශ්‍රී ලංකා නමෝ 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 මාතා ඔබ වේ අප විද්‍යා ඔබමය අප සත්‍යා ඔබ වේ අප ශක්ති අප හද තුල භක්ති ඔබ අප ආලෝකේ අපගේ